My name is Chris Eastman. I'm your MC for this evening's celebrations with a little bit of Star Wars theme because May the 4th be with you. Yeah, I know. And before we get started, I would like to acknowledge and thank all the technical staff and the May Day committee who have worked so hard behind the scenes to make this event possible. I'd also like to thank all the Port Coquitlam staff who have put countless hours to support these annual festivities. We're going to begin the event with the entrance parade of this year's Maypole Dancers. This year, we have 165 students supported by parents and school staff from 4 local schools. And the force is strong with these ones. Mary Hill School, Maypole Instruction by Christina Castoro, Sherry Lynn Sichalek, Jelka Midden, Melissa Miller, and Bev So. Kilmer School, Maypole Instruction by Tracy Essex, Sandra Gagne, Elena Huggan, and Alana Underwood. Lee Elementary, Maypole Instruction by Catherine Hodges and Jen Gion. James Park Elementary, Maypole Instruction by Greta Lajeunesse, Bev Nielsen, and Debbie Ponser. At this time, we are honored to present to you the 2018 Royal Party, starting with the Flower Girls and Lancers, led by RCMP Red Surge Sergeant Grant Flores. Beau de la Lave from Irvine, with Jack Hogler from Irvine and Bonnie Jaw from Lee. Mary Krell from Hazel Trembath, Matthew Morin from Kilmer, and Donya Marabkani from Kilmer. Aaliyah Bailey from James Park, Andrew Yang from Hazel Trembath, and Evany Cummings from James Park. Valentina Giordano from Blakeburn, Micah Aldis from Central, and Michaela McKenzie from Mary Hill. Karis Klim from Hope Lutheran, Mason Donchuk from James Park, and Sophia Karaboidis from Hope Lutheran. Sarah Lynn Pyle from Birchland, Yvonne Comfort, our Recreation Area Manager, and Aliana Kubi from Cedar. I would now like to present to you the Royal Party Princesses, accompanied by our very own city councilors, members of the Healthy Communities Committee, and members of the May Day Board. Tiana Wilson from Mary Hill, with Glenn Mitzel, Area Recreation Manager. Crystal Lee from Hope Lutheran, accompanied by Carrie Nemo, Manager of Arts and Culture. Emily Perk from Kilmer, accompanied by Lori Bowie, Director of Recreation. That is some great waving. We've got Nor Mahdi from James Park with John Lieburn, our CAO. Next up is Emily Pyle from Birchland with Bob Lee, the May Day Chair. Nana McConney from Irvine with Councillor Dean Washington. Ying Zhao from Hazel Trembath, accompanied by Councillor Daryl Penner. Megan Knight from Lee with Councillor Mike Forrest. Carrie Hampton from Mary Hill with Councillor Brad West, who is also the Vice Chair of the Healthy Communities Committee. Mayanna Ellis from Westwood with Councillor Glenn Pollock, the Chair of the Healthy Communities Committee. Now, please put your hands together and welcome the 2018 record bearer, accompanied by School District 43 Vice Chair Michael Thomas. Our 2018 record bearer is Cedric Thomas from Irvine, and Michael Thomas, as I said, the trusty Vice Chair. And give a warm round of applause and welcome the 2018 First Princess, Helena Song from Hope Lutheran, accompanied by Port Coquitlam School Trustee Judy Shira. And let's keep that applause going and welcome the 2017 Ambassador and Danielle Harvey from École de Pionnier, and 2018 Ambassador Lavo Darwish from James Park, accompanied by our MP Ron McKinnon. And finally, with accompaniment from our amazing piper, Pat Rusi, please put your hands together for our 2017 May Queen, Ava Dixon, and the 2018 May Queen, Camilla Kurowska, and Mayor Greg Moore. And now, I'm pleased to present to you your host for the evening. For his last time as mayor, our very own local Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mayor Greg Moore.
Thank you. And may the 4th be with you. Yeah, pretty corny, yeah, but good. Well, welcome to our 95th May Day celebration here in the wonderful city of Port Coquitlam. It's amazing not only as a community celebrating our 105th birthday, but having this 95-year tradition within our community. I'd like to acknowledge that we're here on the traditional lands of the First Nations and our Coquitlam First Nations neighbors. Please rise as we sing the Canadian National Anthem by Ia Ritchie.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all of us command, qu'à ton bras se porte l'épée, il se porte la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Ia. You may be seated. Ia is a 10-year-old who attends Children Integrity Montessori. She has been singing for 2 years and is a student of the Tri-City School of Music. She was the finalist in the 2017 Youth Talent Search BC and a multiple award winner at the 2018 Coquitlam District Music Festival, where she received the John Black Memorial Award for Jazz Standards. Congratulations to you, and thank you for representing us so well. I'd like to thank our piper, Pat Rusi, for being with us this evening and providing a great beginning to our evening. Pat is a piper with our Poco Legion Pipe Band, who participates in many of our activities. And I just found out it's Pat's birthday, so happy birthday, Pat. We appreciate you spending your evening with us. We'd also like to thank our Red Surge that let us in this evening, Sergeant Grant Flores. Thank you so much for being with us and being here as part of our opening ceremonies. I'm pleased that you could join us here this evening, what we promise to be an incredible week-long of activities here in Port Coquitlam. You're already introduced to our MP, our city councilors, our school trustees, and Bob Lee, the chair of our May Day committee, as they escorted in some of our Royal Party members. I'd like to give them another round of applause for helping lead our community and be a part of our May Day celebrations. I would also like to give a special thanks again to our Red Surge for being here this evening. Thank you so much. Once again, welcome to our opening ceremonies. This is a really exciting time for our community, and as Chris said, who announced this, this is a really special evening for myself and my wife, Erin. This is my last time as mayor of Port Coquitlam getting to host this event. Erin and I worked for the city of Port Coquitlam for over a decade. We've been here on city council together since 2002, so we've been to a lot of these May Day celebrations. And in fact, we were sharing some stories with some of our staff that are here and still putting this on. I can remember when Erin, here's a little secret that not too many people know. Erin was my boss when I worked here at the city. It worked out pretty good, still my boss. Love every moment of it. But Erin used to be in charge of decorating the arena. And I remember many evenings we would be here leading up, decorating this stage, getting everything together. So it's really special that we're here this evening to celebrate with all of you. And for us, it's very special being our last May Day celebration in this role. I'd also like to acknowledge the work that Judy Shearer has done. This is Judy Shearer, is our school trustee. She's been a school trustee here in this community for 16 years, and she's also not seeking re-election. So Judy, thank you for all of your years of service to our community here in Port Coquitlam. I'd also like to introduce some other special guests that are with us here this evening. Ann Huntley, the president of our Wilson Center Seniors Advisory Association. Linda Sawarski, our new president of the Port Coquitlam Heritage and Cultural Society. Judy Schmidt, our past president of the Port Coquitlam Heritage Cultural Society. And Marco Yavikovac, principal of James Park Elementary, as well as Michael Wright, our Freedom of City designate. If we could give them all a big round of applause for being with us as well this evening. One of the wonderful things about May Day, this community celebration that has been a tradition in our community for so many years, is that it's put on by the community. It's put on by a volunteer task force, and we want to say a special thanks to all of them. Specifically, we want to thank Bob Lee, the chairperson of our May Day task force. He's also joined by many of his members here tonight. Susanna Walden from POCO BIA, Lisa Nadalin from the BIA representative, Walter Van Drimmelen from the Kinsman Club, Russ McMurtry from Rotary Club, Linda Sawarski for Heritage Events, and Jennifer Sodnick, the Mother's Day Picnic and Party in the Square. If we could give them all a big hand for volunteering all of their time. There are many reasons that we celebrate and we come together as a community for 95 years, and each one of them are unique to each one of us. But we have to say a special thank you to the federal government for their funding that we receive and the many sponsors, otherwise it would not be possible. So I'd like to thank the Department of Heritage, who have provided us with another generous grant of $8,200 to our 2018 May Day Festival under the Building Communities through Arts and Heritage. Now I'd like to invite the Port Coquitlam Member of Parliament, Ron McKinnon, to come up and say a few words on behalf of the ministry. Ron?
So 95 years, it's really proof of the adage that practice makes perfect. This is, among all the things I get to do in my job, this sort of thing is the best. This is the coolest part. When I reflect on 95 years of May Day, I'm struck by the fantastic sense of community that we have here in Port Coquitlam. And as our city grows and prospers, May Day remains a precious weekend, actually a precious week, I think, one where we are able to come together to celebrate our past and our future. I'd like to thank Mayor Moore and the council and the recreation people and all the people who make this happen, and the committee. And I'd like to thank Mayor Moore for his many years of service. And I'm happy that the federal government has and will continue to be a proud sponsor of May Day. And of course, I thank you and the city. And I think I'd like to congratulate all of us for this city and what we have made it and what we continue to do. So thank you for having me, and I'm looking forward to the parade, or to the dance and the parade. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron, and thank you for being our MP and stepping up to serve our community and representing us so well in Ottawa. And now I'm very pleased to introduce our special guests, the entertainment this evening, which will ensure that we bring up the energy in this room. Sue, our Royal Party choreographer, brings us a delightful dance troupe entitled Vibe Tribe. Please enjoy and welcome them to May Day celebrations.
Bajde 2, 1, go! Let's see what you got. Go, 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 go. Come on, Mr. Mayor, show us your moves. 3, 2, 1, back! All right, Royal Party, back to your seats.
Bouncing around, bouncing around. Shout out to them people. Mad ethnic right now.
I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. Get it, get it, get it. I pull it with a lemon. Not cause she ain't living. It's just your eyes get acidic. And this ain't a scrimmage. We ain't finished. I told you we won't stop. And this ain't a scrimmage. We ain't finished. I raise that level to the top.
Bouncing around, bouncing around, bouncing. You could catch me.
Wait a minute. 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 Wait a minute.
Come on, you guys, put your hands together.
With my in my red Mercedes, attitude like you pay me. Roll it deeper than a dare when we go out. When that thing go up, then she go down.
Dick so clean, I put that on my life. Yeah, red Mercedes green, it's a different type.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. This is how we do it.
It's your boy.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with the ass, my uncle in Bel-Air."
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, no belts or hands forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you off. When I walk with you, I watch the whole room change.
Put your hands together.
No, my baby don't play. Bring on my confidence. Oh, baby, know you measurements. Shut down on sight. That's right. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know. Dripping in finesse with my baby. No sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know.
Once upon a time in 94, Montel made no money and life show was slow. And all they said was 680 stood. And people thought the music that he made was good. The limited DJ and Paul was his name. He came up to money, this is what he said. Doing OT, I'm gonna make some cash. Sell a million records and we're making it dance.
It's dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. I've been dripping in finesse. You know. Dripping in finesse with my baby. Oh, dripping in finesse. You know it. Girl, you know we got it going on.
Thank you. And I just want to give a shout out to our faculty members at One Vibe Entertainment and dancers from Praise Team 247 and Brotherhood. Give them one more round of applause.
That was amazing. You know, I was looking at it, and I'm sure council felt the same way. It looked very familiar. It was the routine that City Council and myself have been working on for the May Day Parade next week, so I guess we got a little work this week to change it up a little. But thank you so much to Vibe Tribe for getting the hype up here and making this place rock. Now, if we thought that was good dancing, here we go. First up is our Flower Girls. Our Flower Girls are going to dance for us. They're in grades 1 and 2 from schools all around Port Coquitlam. And Sue and Paulina from One Vibe Entertainment are there to lead the way. Flower Girls, the floor is yours.